Hi guys, I'll start soon. In the meantime, hi guys. So it's already time. I think 1 minute is left, so I'll start on time. So today's class is completely for beginners and also for those who want to know how I make the crochet bow. However, we need to make 3 pieces to make a bow. I have already made one of the pieces. So this is going to be the main structure of the bow. It contains 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 rounds. Okay. So we will fold it in this way and stitch it up, but I'll do this later on at the end of the class. So today basically we are going to learn how to do the basics, how to do half double crochet stitches and also the stitches in the back loop only, right? So let's start it. In the meantime, just give me some extra time so that I can update this in the group that I have started the live. Okay, just give me 1 minute. Hi. Hi Akshata, how are you? Thanks for joining. I'll start in 1 minute. Okay, I think I'm ready to start. So I'll just start again. So for this particular craft, we are using a 4-ply yarn. Okay, great. Thanks for joining. So we are going to learn just the basics, how to do chains, how to do slip stitches, how to do half double crochet and how to do half double crochet in the back loop only. I'm perfect. Thank you for asking. Okay, so let's start. So as I mentioned already that we will be using 3 such pieces. So this particular piece I will talk about this later on. Let's make the bow part. Okay. To make my work easier and in order to complete it today only, so I already made one of the part ready. Okay. Hi Tamanna, how are you? Thanks for joining in. Okay, I think I'm good to start right now. I'll start. I will talk about this bigger part later on because this is going to be the main part of the bow. We are going to fold it in this way. Hi PKG Vlogs, how are you? We are going to fold it and stitch it. So this is going to be the main part of the bow. We are going to make the ribbon portion now, right? So let's start. So we will take our yarn. This is going to be a completely beginners friendly class. So do along with me those who already know, just for practice. Okay. Now here I will be teaching you how to do back loop stitches only. If you are not comfortable, then use both the loops for doing the stitches. Okay, but it is really easy. It gives a very good effect to your work. So that's why we will be doing that. So let's start. So in short, I'm showing you the pattern. We are doing number 2. Number 1 I have already done. Take the screenshot if you want. I will provide the written pattern today itself, so don't worry. We will do number 2. We are going to do 29 chains at first. So for that, we will start with a slip knot. Take your index finger. Place the yarn on top of it. Wrap it in this way, forming an X. turn. Make sure that this portion is slightly longer. Pull it and from below take out the other yarn in this way. So this is a slip knot. Let's open it up and do it slowly again. This is your finger. Place the yarn on top of the finger and hold it with your thumb. Make sure that this is slightly longer. Wrap the yarn around the finger forming an X and turn. And hold the other end of the yarn with your middle finger. Pull the first loop. Insert your finger below that loop and pull the second loop in this way. Right? And also pull the shorter end of the yarn. Pull them apart and your slip knot is ready. Okay, this is the easiest way to do a slip knot. Insert your hook in the slip knot, and in order to make it shorter, pull the larger end of the yarn in this way. If you pull the shorter end of the yarn, it will be loose. Okay, in order to make it tight, pull the larger end of the yarn and your slip knot is ready. So we are about to do number 2. So we are going to do 29 chains. Okay. So wrap the larger end of the yarn around your index finger and secure it with your little finger and ring finger and hold the tail of the slip knot with thumb and middle finger. Practice holding if you are a complete beginner. Now yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop that is already present in your hook. Practice this. This is the first thing you should do. Practice the chains and practice the magic circle. Okay, so today we are only interested in chains. So we are going to make, just listen carefully the terms. We are going to make a foundation chain of 29 chains. Okay. Why are we calling that foundation? Because based on the 29 chains, we are going to increase the height. Right? We are going to increase this particular height based on our foundation chains. Right? So, we are going to make a foundation chain of 29. I already made one chain. Yarn over the hook and pull the yarn through the loop that is already present in your hook. This is the chain 2. Yarn over and pull it through the loop that is already present in your hook. Chain 3. Chain 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. I'll slow down. So let me just count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop that is already present in your hook. Yarn over and pull it through the loop. So 12. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Right? Yarn over and pull it through the loop that is already present in your hook. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 and 29. We will count it again, but you should have a foundation chain of 29. If you wish, you can do 30 chains, 32 chains, 31 chains based on the preference or the length of the ribbon you want. You can increase the number of chains or decrease it based on your choice. I want to make a big bow, this medium sized bow. It is not a big bow. So this is the size of the bow that I will be making. So accordingly, I have chosen 29 chains. If you want, you can play with your pattern. There is no hard and fast rule of how many chains you will be doing. Right? I'm just going with the pattern. So now guys, this is your loop. we are going to start our round 1. If you are a complete beginner, observe first and then do. So round 1, so this is the first chain from the hook. This is the second chain from the hook, right? We are going to start from the second chain from the hook. Thank you. Thank you, my dear husband. My husband always attends my lives. Thanks a lot. So we are going to start from the second chain, right? We are going to skip the first chain. So this is the first thing that you will be doing. Let's start with half double crochet stitches. Yarn over, right? Insert your hook in the second chain from the hook. Skip the first chain, okay? Pull the yarn through that chain. You have 3 loops. Yarn over and pull it through all the 3 loops. First half double crochet done. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next chain. Pull the yarn through that chain outside. Yarn over and pull it through all the 3 loops. Again yarn over, insert your hook in the following chain. Pull the yarn outside that chain. Yarn over and pull it through all the 3 loops. So this is how you do half double crochet stitches. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next chain and pull the yarn outside that chain. Yarn over and pull it through all the 3 loops. I shared the beginners playlist in my community post. Do go through that playlist if you are a complete beginner. However, this is also a beginners class. So those who are interested in learning, you can follow the recorded version of this live, which will start immediately after this live ends, and practice your beginners things. Okay. Instead of half double crochet, you can also do double crochets or single crochets. Accordingly, your rows will change. Okay, I'm preferring to do half double crochet because this gives a dense look to your work. You can follow this exact pattern for making caps for kids. I will also bring a beanie tutorial soon for complete small kids. The toddlers, they have small beanies, so that will be covered in this particular class only. Sorry, not today, in a live class only. So just you can follow this particular pattern. So let's continue. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next chain, pull the yarn outside and do your half double crochet. So slowly we are going to do 1 half double crochet in each of the chain. The pattern is exactly easy and same. This is the first round. We are going to do half double crochets in the back loops in the second round. Okay, not of course, obviously not in the first round. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch and pull the yarn outside and pull the yarn through all the 3 loops. So just practice your half double crochets with this pattern. So it is always perfect to practice your beginner stitches with easy patterns like this. Then it will be more interesting. You can also convert this bow into, attach it into a rubber band or stick it to a clip, back clip, or you can convert this into a keychain also. It's your choice. Okay. So yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull the yarn outside that stitch. Yarn over and pull it through all the 3 loops together. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull the yarn outside that stitch. Yarn over and pull it through all the 3 loops. So just practice this and share this with me either in my Instagram or preferably in my WhatsApp. For your doubts, I am always active in my WhatsApp but not so much in Instagram, because I don't check the messages in Instagram, but I am always active in WhatsApp. So you can join my group and you can share your queries there. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next chain, pull the yarn outside, yarn over and pull it through all the 3 loops. In this way, guys, we are going to complete our first round. Make sure that your stitches are tight. Okay, then it will give a dense look. I forgot to mention one thing, sorry for that. I'm using a 4-ply yarn and a 3mm crochet hook. I'm extremely sorry that I forgot to mention this. See, this is a 3mm hook or the size is 5. Okay, I prefer to use the millimeter thing for reference to all my students. Either use one of these, either 3mm or the size number. Okay, I prefer the millimeter one. Let's continue. 1/2 double crochet in each of the remaining chains in this way. See, yarn over, insert your hook in the chain, the last chain, pull the yarn outside that chain. You have 3 loops, yarn over and pull it through all the 3 loops, and your first round is completed. We are going to have only 3 rounds. Okay, so let's do the second round. For this we are having 3 rounds. For this we did 4 rounds. Okay, let's do the second round here, then I'll describe the other one that I already made. After you completed your last half double crochet, you will do a chain 1. Okay, and turn your work. Now guys, observe carefully. There are 2 loops in the chains, 1 and 2. This is the front loop and this is the back loop. Okay, so we are going to work only in the back loop. So what are we going to do? Yarn over, insert our hook in between the 2 loops and take it out through the back loop. Okay, and pull the yarn outside that loop. So we are having 3 loops here, and do your half double crochet stitch. Let's continue. Yarn over, insert your hook in between both the loops and take it out through the back loop. Pull the yarn outside that loop and do your half double crochet. So this will give you a pattern. A line type of thing appears in the front of it. Okay, so this is the very nice pattern that the back loop provides. A line type of thing, which does not happen when you do the stitches in both the loops. Okay guys, let's continue. Yarn over, 2 loops are there, insert your hook in between both the loops and take it out through the back loop. Pull the yarn outside and do your half double crochet. This particular bow can also be done with both the loops. Of course, it's your choice. But in order to give a very nice texture to your pattern, we are doing the stitches in the back loop only. Okay. So similarly, we will be doing our half double crochets in each of the stitches only in the back loop. In the written patterns, in many written patterns, they write BLO. That means back loop only. Remember this, or write it down somewhere if you want. So the pattern is simple. 1 double crochet in each of the stitches in the back loop only. Okay. In this way, we are going to complete our half double crochet stitches. I'll show only 1 half double crochet, which I'll do in both 2 stitches, and I'll open it up and show you the difference of back loop and both the loops. Normal stitches, insert your hook in the stitch completely, pull the yarn outside and do your half double crochet. I'll open it up. I'll do 3 stitches and show you the difference. So I did 3 half double crochet, right? See the difference. In the back loop, a line is being formed, and in both the loops it appears as a normal stitch, right? You can see the difference, right? The prettier one is this one, giving a line, a textured thing. So this is a common pattern that many people use in various kind of crafts, starting from kids beanie to many things. I'm opening it up. Okay, so let's continue with our back loop stitches only. So there are many crafts that really gives a very beautiful end result when you do the stitches in the back loops, especially for half double crochets, because half double crochet is shorter in size than double crochet and larger in size than single crochet. So this pattern looks very pretty and comes out very beautifully with these half double crochets only, because these are dense looking, right? So continue in this way. 1, 2, so 1 half double crochet in each of the stitches. So those who are doing along with me, they will only be doing the ribbon part today. So and the another part they'll have to do after the class, of course. This class will be ended today only. I chose to do the bigger part because that is really time consuming. Hello, Easy Cooking with Divya, how are you? Thanks for joining in. So 1 half double crochet in each of the stitches in back loop only. A very beautiful textured thing. So I will bring up many such patterns with different stitches, like star stitches, but those are really complicated ones. So I'll ask you guys, if you are interested in learning the complicated ones, there are many stitches, shell stitches, star stitches, jasmine stitches, many stitches are there, but those are in the complicated range of crochet. Not complicated, but little bit to the difficult side. But slowly I will move to that level. But prettiest crochet crafts are done with the easiest patterns. Remember that. So in this way we completed our second round also. And after completing it, we will be doing a chain 1. Always remember, after completing the rounds, you will be doing chain 1 for half double crochet. Whenever you are doing double crochet stitches, you will be doing chain 2. Thank you so much. So let's turn and do our last round. Yarn over. Again insert in the back loop of your stitch. The pattern is exactly same. Do your half double crochet in the back loops. So this is the last round. We are going to complete it soon, and then we are going to move on to our craft. Insert your hook in the back loop, pull the yarn outside, yarn over and pull it through all the 3 loops. In this way, we are going to have 1 half double crochet in each of the stitches in the back loop only. Many graph patterns are done with these half double crochet back loop stitch pattern, and they really come out very beautifully. Slowly I will bring up those live classes, of course free of cost, but only one request, please subscribe to my channel to help me grow. So 1 half double crochet in the back loop stitches only. Yarn over, insert your hook in the back loop of the next stitch, pull the yarn outside, yarn over and pull it through all the loops. So slowly we are completing it. I hope I'm audible and visible. Do let me know about it. In this way we are going to complete our round 3. So I'm just picking up the speed little bit in this way. So what we are doing, yarn over, insert your hook in the back, in between the stitch and take it out through the back loop. Pull the yarn outside and do your half double crochet. Those who are in my WhatsApp group, please share your end result with me. Really looking forward to your work, your versions. In this way, we are going to complete our work. Make sure you count the number of stitches at the end of the round, so it will give a straight pattern, right? So our third round is also completed. We are going to do a chain 1 and pull the loop. Make sure the tail is slightly bigger in size. So our ribbon is also ready, guys. So this is the same pattern. Now this is for the ribbon part. Okay. This is for the bow part. Now listen carefully. For making this bow, I did a foundation chain of 40 chains. Okay. And the pattern is exactly same. Only the number of rows is 4 rows. For the main bow, I have chosen 4 rows and 40 chains, 41 chains. Okay, remember this. Just practice this part. This one I did in the class. I'll do another thing, but later on. Now, after making your bow part, you will fold it in this way. It will appear like this, okay? But we are going to fold it and we will stitch this part together. For this, you will require yarn needles. I got this free of cost with my crochet kit. It comes with a crochet kit, okay? If you don't have this, simply go to the local store. You will get the steel version of this. Just see whatever I am doing. Even if you are not doing this in the live class, because I have not done here, after the class ends, you'll do it. Just observe what I am doing. So, insert your hook in the same stitch and take it out through the opposite stitch. In this way. Again, just stitch it. You all know how to do stitches, right? It should be very tight. Insert your hook in, needle in the opposite stitches. Just your target is closing the opening, and it should not open up. In this way, we are going to close our openings. Like this. See? So following this pattern, you can make a thicker bow. Make 5 rounds, right? I've done 4 rounds over here. You can do 5 rounds. To make a bigger bow, you can, for making a bulky bow, increase the number of foundation chains. So it's your choice how you want to do it. So at the end, what we are going to do, make a knot and just make a tight knot so that it does not open up. So guys, this is ready. Now what we are going to do, we are going to place, okay, one more thing. We are going to hide this inside this and this inside the stitches. Let's do it. Let's do with the starting one. We are not going to cut it, then it will not look neat and clean. So what we are going to do, this is a shorter tail. Just observe how I'm going to make it, hide it in the stitches. Insert your hook in any adjacent stitch and pull it. Pull the loop. Again insert the hook in the opposite direction and pull the tail topwards. Again insert in the next stitch but from below and pull the yarn from below. So our target is hiding this yarn. Slowly do it, guys, in this way. When you're comfortable, just cut out the extra portion of the yarn. You know that it will not come out. Oops. In this way, we are going to hide the yarn through the stitches. Let's continue for some time. I think we are about to reach the midpoint, so we will continue till there. Okay, so we have reached the midpoint. We will do the same thing with this, but since this is longer in size, so we are going to use our needle, pass the yarn through the needle hole and simply we are going to pass the needle through the stitches alternatingly and hide it in the stitches. Remember, since we are making a bow, we will just go through the midpoint, okay, till the midpoint only. Don't go farther because we will be using this long yarn for tying our both the parts together. Remember to keep a long tail, okay, otherwise you will have to use another bit of the yarn for tying it. Just observe the technique. I think I have reached the midpoint. Leave it as it is. So this is the lower portion. The tail should be coming from the lower portion, and also this is the lower portion, right? It should be here. Simply, guys, just squeeze it and wrap the yarn in this way. As simple as that, isn't it? See, this is the back side. So we will do one thing. Insert the hook below this loops and pull the loose end in this way. Okay, just observe the technique. Now we have the interior portion, right? Take out the hook through any stitch and pull both the loose ends in the interior portion. Later on we will cut it out. We have this thing also, so we'll do the same thing with it. Take it out through the inside portion. No one is going to look at the inside, what is inside the bow. So this is the front area. If you want, you can give proper shape. Now we are going to crochet the last part, that is the band. Make sure that it is in the midpoint. Okay, now we are going to crochet the last part, the band around it, to give it a very neat and clean look. So that is really easy. The main bow is ready. This is how you make your bow. For the last part, you are going to do 13 chains. So let's do it, guys. Again, we are going to crochet. It will take only 10 minutes to complete. do your slip knot. I already taught you how to do a slip knot in the beginning. Insert your hook in the slip knot and pull the larger end of the yarn, and simply do 13 chains. So yarn over and pull it through the loop that is already present in your hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Make sure, why 13? You can choose any length. Make sure it should wrap around easily. Okay, it should not be short. It can be shorter, it's your choice. I think I'll go with 12 chains, not 13. So let me open up the last one. I felt that 13 is slightly longer. Okay, so 12 chains are done. Insert your hook in the second. This is the first chain, this is the second chain. Insert your hook in the second chain. Pull the yarn outside. You have 2 loops, right? Yarn over and pull it through both the loops. So we are doing single crochet stitches. This is a single crochet. Again, insert your hook in the next chain, pull it out. Do your single crochet. Second single crochet, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th and 11th. Okay, simply do a chain 1 at the end, pull the loop, and your stitching is complete. Wrap it around your central portion, and we are going to do simply stitching. So insert your needle, insert the yarn in the needle hole and simply stitch the end together. It should be tight enough. Make sure that it is tight enough. As simple as that. So when you are comfortable with your stitch, just tie knots and cut the extra yarn. And we will hide this inside our bow, because the back portion should also look little bit neat and clean. Though it is not visible for the case of rubber bands or clips, but it will be visible for the case of keychains, right? Because many people make bow hangings. So we successfully completed our bow. So there was little extra yarn which is a little bit disturbing, so I'll cut it out so that it does not come out, right? That is our main interest. Cut out the extra yarns so it will remain inside your work. So our bow is ready. This is a very easy bow pattern. There are many difficult, not difficult ones. There are patterns. Like this is the easiest one. Many people make it with laces, that is thin threads. Make multiple rounds, right? Multiple patterns also. Like this is straight, but many people make it in this way. Like ribbons appear. So I have just shown you the easiest version. Practice the easiest version first and then move on to the difficult version. However, this is so cute. This will also be easily sold by you guys if you are in the selling business. You can use it yourself. Just stick a clip to it, a back clip or anything of your choice. Stick it and use it, guys. and you are good to go. So my pattern comes to an end. Thank you. So just practice, and this is very good gifting thing. Keep it for yourself, and of course selling thing also. Just add a loop to it, attach it to a keychain, and you're good to go. So guys, my live class ends here. Do subscribe to my channel, and thank you all for joining in for all the chats. Thank you guys. Bye. Take care. I think I'll come up with another class tomorrow. So I'll choose the class. So many people are interested in learning flowers. So I will be teaching you how to make a tulip flower. That is also a amigurumi flower. Okay. So for that, of course, I will be using a 4-ply yarn, a 3mm hook, and you will require a fiber fill. Bye. So if you're interested in learning, by Genia, if you're interested in learning the tulip flower, so come back tomorrow, I think at the same time, 8 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So that is also going to be an easy pattern. And for the stem, I will be using grill sticks, because here I am in USA right now and I don't have access to many raw materials easily. I have to explore more for getting the raw material, but I have grill sticks. So many people use those sticks also for making their flowers. So I will be using that. I will be using, I think, pink color or any other color, I don't know. But for the green, for the stem, you will be using green color and wrap it up and use glue. I will not be doing that. I will simply sharing with you the flower pattern. Okay guys, so for now, bye, take care. I will definitely upload the written pattern today in my website. So my website is www.hookedinloopsbyshabari.com. I will share the written pattern in YouTube community post also and in my WhatsApp group also. So stay updated. Till then, bye guys, take care. I'm ending the live.